I discovered Jiu-Jitsu because about 15 years ago, well over 15 years ago, I became a defensive tactics instructor with the state police. And I said, I need to go and learn more about this art. And that's where I met up with Mark Stevens at Jiu-Jitsu Nation and Jordan Damon. So I went to a lot of seminars here, went to Marcelo, obviously went to a Phil Migliore's seminar here, and I felt that this was the place I should be. For me, I would say I put friendship on top, and I know that every jiu-jitsu school has the same thing, but these are my friends. And I'm very fortunate to be able to share the mats on December 14th with a lot of my very dear friends. On the mat, you know what a person's made of. You know, we all come from different occupations, we come from different backgrounds, with different economic backgrounds too, but on the mat you get to know, like, hey, that guy's got some heart, it's a tough individual, I like that person. Well, during my brown belt test, I got in shape for it. I thought I was in really good shape, but as you know, Tai Chi does things slightly differently. It is hell on the mats. It goes on for a couple of hours, and at the very end of it, I think I had heat exhaustion. I was dehydrated. So it's 30 minutes more for the black belt test, so I'm just getting in the best shape. I'm fortunate. I live up in Watertown, and I get to train with Bearing Jiu-Jitsu. Jamie fires a school up there, and I go there all the time. A lot of young wrestlers, and they like to start on their feet, so try to go there once or twice a week. 20 years ago it was, and as it is today, every good jiu-jitsu practitioner came from Tai Chi. And to this day it's the same. All the schools, local schools, they've all got some connection with Tai Chi. And Ken brought that, you know, to Central New York. And he's the one who stuck his neck out to open up the school, and it built it into what it is today. So obviously we're very grateful, and I wanted to stay under this lineage, under Ken. So I will be 53 in January, a month after I get my black belt. I said I was done at 46. 46 was the magic age where I said, I'm done, I'm going to be done. Too old for this, and you know, you go to a lot of classes, and I'm one of the oldest people there, but there's plenty older than me. Of course, I can't use age when Steve Overend's around. He's hobbling, but when he is such a dynamic force on the mat, I can't use my age as a crutch.
So when did you start with us?
About 10 years. I spent about 5 years
with Mark. Yeah. He started out, at the time we had Mark Stevens, who had a school in Watertown, and Dan he won the purple belt, right?
Purple belt,
with Jordan and stuff like that. And then he started coming down here, and you know, he's become part of our family. What's the nickname they call you, D1 Dan?
Of course.
Yeah. Why do we call him D1 Dan, or why do you guys call him D1 Dan?
That's wrestling.
Okay. They even one day they even went so far, I think Ed, I can't remember who did, on that, they bought a little wrestling trophy they put right there. And did you buy it, or did Ed buy it?
Right. That was actually, I bought Barb, and I bought that at the convenience store.
Oh, okay. Well, for him to award him. But, you know, Dan's another one. He's just become part of our, you know, big family and stuff like that. And today, he is becoming a black belt.
I'd like to thank every single person I ever rolled with, ever, because I learned something from everyone. Obviously, I'd like to thank Ken. I've wanted to become part of Team Balance for a long time. I travel from Watertown. It's 150 miles round trip. It's not easy, especially in the wintertime, but I'd specifically like to thank Big Ed, Steve Overend. I model my game after him. He's an old man, and I'm an old man.
Which one's the old man?
So we're both old guys. So his game suits my game. Jamie over in Bering Jiu-Jitsu up north. He allows me to use his gym, and I thank him for that. And obviously to thank my wife, Nikki, and my son, Kale, who is now easily able to beat my ass. Everyone saw that. So thank you, everyone.